Better not touch me. Oh no, yes! Someone tackle me!
Might want to haul some ass down to their bottom tower. Well, they still got one.
Healing.
Go! I tackled the person! No, you tackled both. I got it! No! Freaking got it!
If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower, I'd shut my eyes right now.
He's bigger than me. I'm a smasher. Guess who you are? A Zeke? A Humper. But you are a Zeke. Remember Sherman Zeke Bandit?
Things are looking dire for Dire's bottom tower. Forget I said that. Their bottom tower is in trouble.
What about him?
If Dire doesn't haul ass and help out that bottom tower, there's not going to be a tower left.
Support. What about
Radiant's throwing all they got at Dire's bottom tower.
Valkyries? Oh. Because they're heavy? Yeah.
Nature attend us.
Dire's scanning all over for enemies. I promise this Radiant's scanning for enemies. More exciting. Or maybe for friends. They look unpopular.
Oh, I know it.
Looks like we got a fight here in mid lane.
It's like one in every act.
Tinker's always a fun hero to watch. Got Rubik, just died.
The bottom tower is getting obliterated. Okay, fine, you can look, it's kind of funny.
Let's see who's leading net worth. Alchemist, of course. Right. Pretty good wall placement here. Good steal by Rubik. Nice dodge on Tusk's part. Wow. And we just got Alchemist farming away while his team's fighting. Typical Alchemist. He's pretty close to his Radiance though.
Dire's top tower is really taking a beating.
Gotcha.
Got a smoke here. Looks like they're gonna be trying to pull a fast one on Sven. Gonna lead off with a walrus punch, snowball. Beautiful execution.
Man, Radiant does not like Dire's bottom tower, and it shows.
I don't want them.
That's all we have right now, honey.
Heal us.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated. Dire's middle tower is taking one hell of a beating. Dire's middle tower is stone dead. Dire's middle tower is in trouble from the way it's being destroyed as I speak. must have them all. Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated. Okay, fine. You can kill spree. Things are looking dire for Dire's bottom tower. Forget I said that. Their bottom tower is in trouble. Dire's top tower is really taking a beat. Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated. Okay, you can look. It's kind of funny. Radiant's bottom has cashed in its brick chips. That's a double kill. Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated. Okay, fine. You can look. It's kind of funny. Radiant's courier has made one last. What's going on down there? Is that a kill? If you're in the vicinity of Dire's top tower, I'd put on a hard hat. That baby is coming down.
We are not so different from my enemies and I, except my brain is much larger.
Dire's top tower is really taking a beating.
The whole bunch of punches.
Ultra kill! Don't you dare stop!
And it's up. Jackpot!
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated. Okay, fine. You can look. It's kind of funny. You down there, I want you to know Dire's middle tower is pure and simple. That thing is standing on its last brick. Monster kill. Whoa, yes, that is a double kill. Man, Radiant does not like Dire's bottom tower, and it shows. Dire's bottom tower is gone to be with the big brick in the sky. If Dire doesn't haul ass and help out that bottom tower, there's not going to be a tower left. Invisibility!
Corte.
Got it.
Radiant's middle tower is hanging on by a brick. Hope Dire's middle tower is insured. That thing is standing on its last brick. Dire's middle tower is taking one hell of a beating. Dire's middle tower has kicked the concrete bucket. I'm avenged!
Regeneration!
Dire doesn't haul ass and help out that bottom tower, there's not going to be a tower left. Things are looking dire for Dire's bottom tower. Dire's historical bottom tower is in trouble. It was named, of course, after Jeff Bottom. That like all the details I was given, just the Jeff Bottom. Dire's bottom tower, and it shows. I am not a betting man, unless it's betting. But if I was, I'd bet on Radiant's top tower coming down.
I test rights are with us.
Tell the ogre.
That is a double kill.
Those that shall fill the sacred gutters. Win.
That should help.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated. You can look, it's kind of funny.
Maybe I'll have a nap.
Maybe
The chief went out and helped. Acquired.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so now I want to do something kind of cool, something kind of like what you did.
All right, I owe you $5.
In 45 seconds, so Beastcoast putting a lot of emphasis in taking away this tower, taking away those TP points from them. They've already removed the outpost from Thunder Awaken control, so it really feels to me like Thunder are like, all right, we've got probably a minute to be able to get our next items here. If they could give the Aghanim Scepter over to the Tusk, that could be huge, being able to of course have a lot of that repositioning coming through. Tusk almost has the BKB. Of course, Bloodseeker would love to have the Aghanim Shard from the Roche Pit, but it feels to me like he needs to buy it beforehand, because you're not going to win the Roche fight without it.
Incoming!
Gotcha.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated. You can look, it's kind of funny.
Nature attacks.
Rock it on!
And concoction and stuns, and yeah, that a lot.
Coming in.
They're so close to getting a lot of these big items though, right? Like Illage, she's looking to build up a few of these neutral items for them as well. He's 60 gold away. I mean, if they look to siege up onto this high ground and a Tusk gets a surprise Aghanims given to him, that could turn the fight.
Dire's top barracks just fell.
Do it with flair.
Dire's top barracks may not be.
He's got the kick. There's the kick with the rupture.
Dominating.
Traps.
The sad thing is, I think they're actually... Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated. You can look, it's kind of funny.
He's even hunting for more. I mean, Roshan is the bigger goal though, right? You'll take a tier 3 going down if it means that you're able to take that Roshan, get the second life for yourself, and they're going to know that Sven doesn't have the buyback as well if he's not going to look to try and contest against this. And, well, even just an Aghanim Shard from this one coming through. Give that one over to the Rubik. He's been doing pretty good, MJZ, at being able to steal things like the Spear from Dark Margot, and if he's able to get that Aghanim Shard Spear, that's even better.
Dire killed Roshan in cold blood. Being told I'm supposed to say right now. Are we you covered in blood, big smile, you big dumb face. Oh, this is unstoppable. Double kill.
That hurt me a bit.
Yeah. Don't want to walk through that wall, especially when you're an alchemist with the Radiance. Oh, actually, he turned it off, so... Yeah. But yeah, no, really nicely done. I think he's still holding on to the Aghanim Shard on Knight, so he bought it before the Roche fight, and I think that's why they were able to win that one, kind of like what I was expecting. I really want to see him give it over to the Ooh, Flipper. Jukes? Oh, Stinger.
We'll take that. What surge is this?
Damn, Enchantress is ruining everything. Yeah. Who's got the shard? Let's give it to Alchemist. Okay. Wants to just give him that that cleanse. Yes, it's good.
That'll be a hit.
Really that good? I mean, I don't think you're going to be hitting much faster than what you already are. Enchant, maybe, on yourself. The slow from God's Rebuke. Anyway, we'll see, we'll see. Level 20 as well on the Bloodseeker, so he's starting to certainly pick up his farm, and of course that increased Rupture cast range, especially with this Tusk combination, is going to be incredibly effective. Sometimes even see Bloodseekers go into like an Octarine core if it's going to give you that extra little bit of cast range as well as reduction in cooldown. Go for a full-on smoke here. I think they might have just had like lingering vision after the creep died that actually spotted that one out. So you can see that Schofield, he's putting himself up in front of K1. You've got Enchantress playing right underneath the Observer Ward. She's going to be the one to pop the smoke here. And Sacred gets away just in time. So yeah, I think that was just a little bit of a miss smoke coming through from TA.
Dire doesn't haul ass and help out that bottom tower, there's not going to be a tower left. Man, Radiant does not like Dire's bottom tower, and it shows.
I'd say this game, it's about right for what it is. I would say, you know, Thunder have that slight advantage coming through Bloodseeker. He's going into a refresher just to be able to have 2 VKBs, but more importantly, that Rupture refresh. And I mean, if it gets late enough that he's level 25, you're going to have the additional charges coming through from that as well. So, I mean, the thing is, if you're Beastcoast, you probably, A, want to wait out this Aegis for as long as possible. So it's really on the supports to put themselves in harm's way so that if they die, you reduce the impact quite as much. Or they might actually run into K1 here, though. Nice.
Blood calls to blood.
He's got the BKB at least.
One man, and I sound like I got kicked in the head by him. Was that right? Damn problem. It has to be a
Bash, 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 bash. Oh, what? I saw a debuff and I was like, what is going on?
1, 2, double lion, take out gazelles.
Still though, it's looking pretty clean for Thunder. I mean, they're using the Aegis to its fullest potential. Knight getting a whole lot more active than what we saw in the last game.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of
he's just
smoking
continuing to put himself onto the front lines, push on forward. I think that was just a little bit of a mistake from K1, right? Like, you've got an Enchantress playing up aggressively so that you can, you know, perhaps dodge out this timing with the Aegis, but you got a little greedy. In K1, of course, wants to get the most farm on the map as possible. Now you've lost 2 tier 2 towers at the same point. Probably going to look to go up onto this high ground with a kickback.
Mega kill. Greg, this guy's a mega
Stole the arena too.
You could use more
Dire's top barracks may not be long for this earth.
Sven's here.
That'll be a hit. So much blood.
Yeah. DKB and run. I mean, That's the thing, though. Like, do you feel like they're ready to fight on Beastcoast right now? What are they still looking to wait for? I guess the Walrus Punch? Not Walrus Punch. Normal Punch coming through from the Darkseer would be pretty impactful to have. Plus, if he reaches up onto that level 20, I would say he probably wants to go into the Wall of Replica cooldown as opposed to the Ion Shell damage, unless they're feeling like we just need to keep these lanes shoved as much as possible, and the extra Ion Shell damage is going to do that. Only 250 gold away. See you later, Darkseer.
For the twins.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that he went into the lane himself when he could have just kept putting the Ion Shell off inside of the tree line. Still, though, Beastcoast is doing the right thing. You know, he bought out both of those components, so he doesn't have buyback, but it meant that he lost 0 gold for that death. Stinger might end up dying, though.
Pinned doesn't even describe it.
Oh. Okay. Maybe he feels not so bad because he's close to getting the refresher.
Dire's top barracks may not be long for this earth.
Alk's 25 as well, so he's got a little bit of more of that frontline presence. He's got slows coming through from the overwhelming blink. He's got plenty of movement speed for himself, both from the phase boots as well as the chemical rage, even if he wants to berserk potion himself. And then he's going into the Skadi next. I like it. Just try and continue to kite around and let the Alk and all of your damage over time do work.
May not be long for this earth.
Nature attendant.
There's another kickback. He's actually just getting out.
No!
Throw it. You are a monster and a killer. And I love it. Monster kill.
All right, I got a question for you, Luke. And no cheating. What is the win probability? Have a guess. I need a number. It is 50-50.
Come on, sprites.
They're going to clear out a lot of this vision around the Roche pit. The res timer on Dark Margot is basically the exact same for when Roshan's going to respawn. And I believe you had a question for me, so you answered mine. I'll answer yours.
That'd be a hit.
Dire is kicking sweet hell out of Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's top tower has bit the big biscuit.
How they ratting, though? That's the question.
Looks like the Dire figured out where Radiant's top tower
I guess. I mean, Clock's going for a Lotus Orb. I'm not sure how effective that's going to be exactly outside of, well, they know the Roshan's going on. Enchantress is going to be a part of this fight, though. It's a little separated from the team.
You can tell Dire's middle tower is destroyed. This is the second most forced murder I have ever seen.
That's the Rupture.
Left in this game, and that means that with 85 seconds there is no way for Beastcoast to continue this fight because they lost Dark Margot as well. And Illich with this offlane Alchemist is really starting to carry their game. And ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately you can't see it, but this is Beastcoast crumbling to nothing because it is Stinger. Going to be left alive here, so maybe Kips is going to get her dream here. Maybe Twitch Chat is going to get her dream as well. This game number 3 on the cards.
Wow, the lack of belief in Stinger. You hate to see it, but yeah, no, they are going to go into that Roche pit, claim the Aegis. Honestly, this is the one that they were looking for as well, right? Yeah, you get the Aegis and all that. I see that they're giving the Refresher Shard over to the Alchemist, but I guess he's already got the Refresher Orb on the Bloodseeker. Maybe even give it to the Tusk, to be honest. Just to get multiple Walrus kicks out. I guess he's got Octarine as well, though. Not sure if Philosopher's Stone is what Slatims wants to be holding on to at this stage, though. There's a core Tusk, nerfing your damage.
Radiant's top tower just got demolished. But if I was, I'd bet on Radiant's top tower coming down. Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of...
Yeah, they do give him the Refresher Shard. And Knight's level 26, remember, so he's got multiple Rupture charges.
If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower, I'd set my eyes.
The sprites are with us.
Good work down there. Also, just so you know,
Divide and conquer. Full spin.
Radiant's middle tower is gone. Eve is on in our hearts.
Do it with flair.
Where are you going?
Dire is kicking the bejesus out of Radiant's middle tower.
TPKB? I feel like it was BKB. I think the only way they would have been able to get out of that was with the hook shot, and it was still on cooldown. So they're just taking every little bit. Forces a buyback out of Schofield, and they lose one hero for it. So I'm sure that Thunder were hoping to get something a little bit better out of that. But what's he even going into next on Slatims? Is that an Aeon disc that he's looking to go for? Yeah, it is. He's already got the recipe purchase, waiting on the courier to be picked up. He just wants to be that initiator, right? And don't have to worry about putting himself. There's 2 bounty runes there, my guy. You got to pick them up.
Nah, not worth.
With an Alchemist,
baby.
Come on, bro.
Hot take.
Please.
But yeah, I do like the Undisc pickup as well. Kind of forces them to play this game where they have to try and deal with the Aeon disc, because otherwise, like, at the end of the day, like you like the Tusk doesn't deal with damage, right? Like, it's all the Alchemist and it's all Bloodseeker. So really need to make sure that Beastcoast are not able to just kind of 100 to 0 you.
Yeah. All right, they're finally taking some time to get rid of some neutral camps to pick up some of those tier 4 items for themselves. Stormcraft, decent enough pickup. Something that Slatims is going to be holding as well, just providing himself a little bit of that extra elusiveness, let's call it. I think he actually bought the Aghanim's Blessing. Kick him back.
What the hell is happening? Oh boy! Triple kill.
They call it.
Drift into your team and then kick you 180 degrees back the other way.
Yeah, so turns out the surprise Aghanims is the difference maker, right? They were pushing it onto that high ground. It was all Beastcoast. Win probability was up at